In the Gospel accounts, we often read about significant moments where Jesus is accompanied by notable figures from the Old Testament, such as Moses and Elijah. But have you ever wondered why only they appeared with Jesus, and not Abraham, the father of the nation? This is a question that has intrigued many for centuries. It's an inquiry that takes us deep into the heart of the gospel message and the mission of Jesus. To understand this, we must delve into the words of Jesus himself. In Matthew 5:17-20, Jesus declares that he has come not to abolish the law and the prophets, but to fulfill them. This statement is not just a casual remark, but a profound revelation of his divine mission. You see, Jesus is not simply affirming the Old Testament. He is positioning himself as the culmination of all its promises and prophecies. Now let's consider Moses and Elijah. These two figures are no random selection from the annals of Jewish history. They represent the law and the prophets, the twin pillars of the Old Testament. Moses, the lawgiver, stands for the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. Elijah, the foremost of the prophets, embodies the prophetic tradition. When they appear with Jesus during the Transfiguration, they serve as divine endorsements, confirming Jesus as the fulfillment of the law and the prophets. But why are they there? Why not others? Well, their presence underscores the unique role they played in the biblical narrative. Moses and Elijah stand as witnesses to Jesus' fulfillment of the scriptures. Their appearance with Jesus was a divine affirmation that Jesus was indeed who he claimed to be, the Messiah, the fulfillment of all Old Testament prophecies. So as we delve into the gospel accounts, let's remember this. Moses, representing the law, and Elijah, representing the prophets, stood as witnesses to Jesus' fulfillment of the scriptures. Now, you might ask, why not Abraham? Abraham, the father of the nation of Israel, a figure of immense faith and obedience, is certainly a key character in the biblical narrative. However, his role is not directly associated with the law and the prophets, which Moses and Elijah represent. Abraham's significance lies in his faith and the covenant God established with him, the promise of a great nation. This covenant was a precursor to the coming of Jesus, the ultimate fulfillment of God's promises. But here's the thing. Jesus' mission was not only to fulfill the prophecies and the law, but also to reveal their true meaning. His teachings, his miracles, his life, death, and resurrection all serve to illuminate the full depth and breadth of God's love and righteousness. So when Moses and Elijah appeared with Jesus during the Transfiguration, they were there as representatives of the law and the prophets, bearing witness to Jesus as the fulfillment of the scriptures. In this context, Abraham's absence does not diminish his importance or his role in God's plan. In fact, it underscores the unique role that Moses and Elijah played in testifying to Jesus' mission. So, while Abraham played a pivotal role in God's plan, his absence alongside Jesus during significant moments does not diminish his importance. Instead, it highlights the distinct roles that the law, the prophets, and even faith itself play in the grand narrative of salvation. Jesus' mission was not only to physically fulfill the scriptures, but also to illuminate their true meaning through his teachings and actions. His life served as a testament to the prophecies, while his words and deeds breathed life into the ancient scriptures, making them relevant and relatable to those around him. When Jesus spoke, he didn't just reference the law and the prophets, he embodied them. His message was one of love, compassion, and justice, the very essence of the scriptures. And in doing so, he demonstrated that the law and the prophets were not just ancient texts, but a living guide on how to lead a righteous life. The presence of Moses and Elijah during the Transfiguration was a powerful symbol of this. They stood by Jesus, not because they were superior to other Old Testament figures like Abraham, but because they personified the law and the prophets that Jesus came to fulfill. So why not Abraham? Simply put, his role was different. Abraham was a figure of faith and obedience, a patriarch who laid the groundwork for the nation of Israel. His legacy was critical, but it was Moses and Elijah who were directly linked to the law and the prophets that Jesus embodied. As we reflect on the appearance of Moses and Elijah with Jesus, let us remember the profound significance of Jesus' mission to fulfill the scriptures and bring salvation to all who believe in him. Thank you for watching. We hope this exploration has provided fresh insight into why Moses and Elijah, not Abraham, appeared with Jesus. We encourage you to delve deeper into these fascinating biblical narratives. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking discussions. Until next time, may you continue to seek understanding in the Word of God.